Hey friends, so major thing to own with you right now, which is my shadow. And to review, the shadow is essentially our blind spots. Parts of ourselves we're not hip to, we're unconscious of, and therefore they're running some story in some program without our awareness. And it usually takes other people for us to see our shadow. And our shadow can be both positive and quote unquote negative, where it actually causes harm in the world or in relationship with other people. So my shadow, my big shadow that I'm hip to recently is that I'm a bully. And I bully people energetically, psychically, emotionally, not so much physically, but I have all these sneaky ways of pushing you back. If you come into my space a little too close in a certain character style, I'm going to first start contracting and feeling like I have to abandon myself to stay in a relationship with you. And over time, that's going to get so uncomfortable that I'm eventually going to lash out. And that might mean words like fuck off, get away from me. It might be that direct, that kind of bullying. But usually it's less direct and it's more passive aggressive and on the sort of, down low, and it's coming out sideways. Like I might try to run from you in this really sneaky way. I might make a couple jabs at you through an email or something to get you to back off. I might roll my eyes. I might give you a dirty look. I might try to sabotage our relationship in some way. So I've got all these, ways that I can bully. And I'm really interested, by the way, if you have ever felt bullied by me and you've known me for a little bit, I want to hear about it because it'll be healing for me to hear that, and then I can acknowledge like, oh yeah, I did do that. Now I'm seeing it really clearly. So please feel free to leave a comment below if I've bullied you. And to give you a little more background on the bully and where it comes from is, so as a little kid, as a little baby, I felt invaded. And that means energetically, emotionally, spiritually, and psychically. So because a little kid doesn't have a lot of choice, right? A little baby, just like me, kind of goes inside and gets really like inward and shuts down or collapses. I might throw a temper tantrum here and that. All of that isn't acceptable, right, with the big people that I grew up with. So I eventually just had to shut myself down. And now as an adult, I can do, that's one choice, I can do all of that, but that's what a little baby does. Or I can get in conscious relationship and set some boundaries. When I start feeling invaded, all I have to do is set a boundary from a place of consciousness and truth and love. And we're cool. But because that's hard for me, and I often haven't done that, I start to feel violated energetically after a while, and I start to go into my old pattern. Then the bully comes up and tries to get me some space, like get the fuck away from me is basically what I'm trying to do, because I didn't do a good enough job setting a boundary in the first place. So my commitment is to, in all my relations, is to set really clean and clear boundaries, more than ever. I mean, I've worked on this one for a while, but now that I have this even more awareness of this issue for me, and more awareness that I've been a bully to people, that sucks. I don't want to be that way with you or anybody. So I got to get conscious and clean in my boundary setting. And then the bully's not necessary, right? It's there, my bully's there in case like I start getting attacked or something bad happens. My bully can come online and kick some ass. But that's not necessary. Again, I want to do this consciously. So wanted to own that with you. Again, leave a comment if you felt bullied by me. I really want to hear that. And also ask yourself, what shadow of mine am I playing out that I'm not hip to? And if you're not hip to it, it's going to be hard to know. But ask your circle of friends. Ask trusted people, hey, I don't know my shadow. Help me see the parts of myself that I'm not seeing that actually cause harm to other people in a relationship. And see what you find. All right. Talk to you soon.